again, it being Daybreak here, let's jump on in as we do have our players spawning down to the bottom left-hand corner here as our blue Zerg. He goes by the name of Quantic Golden.
And up in the top right from Team TSL, it is Symbol, who was starting off the day with a little bit of a bump, losing to Golden, but he went win-win and then lose-lose against Hero. He just needs 2 more wins to continue to advance. He managed to do just incredible play in the original Iron Squid.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see him proceed yet again.
It'll be interesting to see how well, or in fact the opener just in general, it almost looks as if we, oh no, okay, so no pull for Symbol there to kick things off. And are we going to get a pull from you, Golden? No, doesn't look like that either. So neither player wanting to really risk anything at this point, as, I mean, Daybreak's just the standard map to go hatch first, but you can see normal pull timings as well, as because hatch first can be so common, people will go early pulls, and you get into that whole ring around of rosy mind games of build orders early on.
If there's one thing I love, Killaris, it's mind games.
Oh god, no. Please. Please don't. So, for anybody listening in on that, it's because of Day 9's mind games, he told me straight after his little conversation that they were having, and you had me in hysterics just at the same time as well.
Perhaps because I laugh harder than the people I'm telling it to.
No, the first time you told me in the player area at BWC was just, oh god. I mean, it's actually not that much of a funny mind game, but me and Grubby were talking about going all 4 gases in PvZ, showing them all 4 gases, and then just going 8 gate with Zealot Stalker anyway. I think that would be, that's so much fun, right? I did that on ladder a few times already as soon as I got back. It worked so well. I was like, 4 gases? Yeah, I'm definitely taking up.
Dude, it's all about the mind games. Regardless, both players are doing almost mirrored builds, with Symbol's gas being slightly ahead, so it's going to be a little bit more of a longer-term game.
Yep, not too bad an option. You can just go into that mid game quite stably. I'm looking to see what the Baneling Nest positioning is for both players. One thing that I love about positioning it next to your natural is the fact that you can keep your queens just in cool little locations of pockets that you make with buildings, to the point where it makes it hard for lings to get surrounds. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and I'm just really hoping we do get to see that sort of positioning come up with this early aggression that Golden has been throwing out again and again and again and again and again. Symbol, on the other hand, just does not do this. There's the Baneling Nest being constructed back home. Symbol's doing everything that would make him a normal, standard, everyday Zerg versus Zerger. But will he go for the 5-ish minute layer? That is really the question in my eyes, because the speed of the layer has been increasing as of late. Like, the farther you go into Zerg vs. Zerg history, the earlier that sucker starts. We even see players like Scarlet getting 9-minute Mutalisks. Like, they're done and they're heading to the opponent's base at 9 minutes. It's just absurd.
Yeah, there's people that are skipping huge, like, potentials in the early game to try and get that out super quick. And I mean, Symbol, I don't think he's going to let anything like that happen, actually. He's already got 16 Zerglings on the way, as well as speed and that Baneling Nest, with the guy still mining gas here. So there's a lot of potential for Symbol here to be aggressive, and as such, Golden, he's building a more defensive build-up. So we'll see how this is going to work out.
Well, now Golden doing a little bit of swellings of himself, starting to build 12. We have a big pack of Banelings being morphed at the top ramp. Symbol does have that earlier Ling speed, and this is just the big benefit of earlier Ling speed, is you can manipulate your opponent so well. I mean, what really can you do in Golden Light's shoes but freak out and build a whole bunch of extra units? That's exactly what Symbol wants. And Symbol's even going to build a couple of Banelings as well, but still not that many Zerglings overall, and it looks like Banelings didn't connect. Symbol trades 3 for 3.
Ooh, actually one of them gets crushed down there as well. As for now, he will have those Zerglings running up into the main. And Golden, Not looking too bad here against this, but he has been spotted in terms of that layer timing. But this is pretty much the standard layer timing for both of them anyway after that kind of play.
Now we see Golden Light. Trying to poke around with a couple Banelings. Indeed, it is that standard timing, but we see that Symbol was already a little bit earlier with his first Geyser. So I think we're actually going to see the same thing as before. Symbol will be going for all the upgrades for Roach, but not the Roach.
Mm-hmm.
And then Symbol. Gosh, I am calling Golden by everything but his name in this cast.
The Blue Zerg.
The Blue Zerg. I honestly expect that the Blue Zerg will go for Aspire. And as I say that, we see the Roach Warren Evo Chamber is down, so it's going to be even more mirrored than some of their earlier matches.
There's a ton of Zerglings now on the way for Symbol. He feels a little bit pressured here. 28 in production. He's going to try and clean this up and will finally push these away. But actually, Symbol, why is he producing this many Zerglings? Oh, he's seen his opponent's third going down and he wants to try and deny it, of course. Herb, herb.
Well, Golden does have 2 Banelings there. Without any support Zerglings, Symbol's going to have a very easy time taking these out. There goes down 1. The second one is going to go down as well. Oh, Golden really needs to get his Lings up into form. 3 Lings, but still not enough.
Those Lings just going to keep dancing around right now, trying to kill off what they can. The Banelings coming in for defensive purposes for Symbol's Lings so that he can actually do the damage he needs to do at this location. And nice connection there. Oh, dear me. Symbol is going to have free reign over this third location and going to get his up phenomenally behind it.
Oh my god, this is terrible. Golden needs to save this. He needs this expansion, but no, it's gonna fall. Symbol is just ahead in every way you can be ahead. He has the earlier third base. He has 3 queens to 2. He has the Fester is coming out. Just, yeah, all the big leads with the exception of the +1 missile attack upgrade. More Lings from Symbol are going to try to pick off drones in the main.
Yeah, they're trying to find some damage here where they can. Slayer's Golden now might actually lose a few drones here as well. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to try. Sorry.
Well executed, well played. I dig.
It's all good. It's all good. We have now 93 supply to 92. +1 weapons on the way. Infestation Pit on the way as well for Quantic Golden. And with extra infestors on the way for Symbol. Symbol's in a really good spot. I actually don't see how Golden can properly stabilize across 3 base without Symbol trying to crush across the map again.
Yeah, this is a very bad situation for Golden. We see Symbol even having a better concave with all these units, but here comes the speed upgrade for Golden. It's on the cusp of being done, and a painful fungal growth.
Ouch.
It's very difficult to make use of speed upgrade when your roaches cannot move. The attempted counter swing to gain an edge, not going to come up.
All of this is just kind of going against Golden right now. It's like because that third was denied, because of how many Lings he lost to Banes there, and it's just, he's always a step behind. Symbol is always going to be a step ahead, and well, I suppose he has +2 weapons on the way, which will kind of help out, but I don't know. Brute force for Symbol might come into play here.
Let's see, Symbol. Trying to find if there's any vulnerability here. I like this move from Symbol again. Much like his moves on Abyssal City, it's not designed to kill. It's designed to see if there's an opening, but mostly to force Golden to continue to make not workers, to continue to not tech. Symbol's decided to go for it, but Symbol does have the 20 supply lead. He has the Roach lead. And Symbol looks like, wow, it's actually going to break through.
Yeah, that's so many roaches he has right now, and especially even crushing through all the queens as well. It's going to limit so much of his opponent's production, killing off drones, even though they're on hold position regardless. Symbol looking fantastic here. And behind this, he has 6 infestors on the way. He doesn't even care if he loses all of these roaches right now, as long as he gets a nice trade. And, oh my god, look at the units lost tab here. That is so much that Golden's lost.
Wait, whoa! I would not have expected that at all. I mean, that just goes to show what a few fungal growths can do to really pump you up hard. I mean, wow. Symbol having the clear lead, and again, he's basically going with the ideology of as long as I am doing my standard Infestor Roach thing and focusing on gas-heavy stuff, nothing really to worry about. I will just wait for my opponent to make a mistake. And here we see Light. Damn it. Here we see Golden. Now finally spending that gas, burning that up, going up to 5 Infestors, but gosh, it seems like it's so late.
Oh, and the Contaminate on Golden's natural as well limits even more of the reinforcements that he can make while Symbol is actually pushing across the map here. So Symbol right now is in such a pristine spot. He has 10 Infestors out in comparison to his opponent's 5. And look how much energy they have. Symbol is going to have so many Fungals, so many Infested Terrans even if he wants.
Symbol has played almost a flawless game. He's just controlled his stuff well, built the right units at the right time, and now here he's getting ready to reposition himself. And there the Infestors are going to be able to get in big damage. And there we see more Infested Terrans getting lobbed out. Golden tries to position some of his units, tries to get the big Fungals off. Maybe they'll tip the scales, but no. Symbol flooding with these level 2 attack upgrades, about to finish. Golden Light, even though he does have that upgrade. Nope, there's the good game. And Symbol, you know, deservedly manages to make it through, but part of me just has that painful sigh where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, Golden cost himself a lot of losses. But in that last game, I mean, it was pretty much just Symbol playing magnificently.